Can you temporarily hear me now? You should be able to just about hear me, but that's not through the mixer. 2 seconds, everyone. Or is it through the mixer? Wait a minute, if I... Which one's the shortest one? Can you hear this? Right, I still need to... No, right, okay, that's cool. That means... So you couldn't hear Gary. That's cool. I can work on the fly then to assess why this isn't working. So there's no audio coming in there. Right, that's fine. So I'm going to close that. Then, right, now I'm getting audio from that, which is good. Right, now 2 seconds everyone. If I now go like this, can you still hear me? So check 1 2, check 1 2. Can you hear me now? That's cool. Thank you very much. It's like, yeah. So I was playing with some bits, which I will play in a second. The graphics are updated as well. So, you guys asked yesterday, we've got 2 new sounds on the sound pads. My bag was in the way of my chair. So, we have now got...
We're not live now. Yeah, we're live. Why wasn't I told? Sorry? I should have been told.
And...
127 engaged.
So we are ready to rock and roll here on day 2. All right, let me just post some links on social and then I will be right back with you all. And that one there. 127 in game. How are we doing, Dave? Hope you're good. Ducky, I genuinely don't have a problem with it. In fact, I'm all for it. I'm all for shithousery. And Borough need to take a look at themselves in terms of, if your security is that shit at your training facility that an opposition can get someone close enough to take photos and record your training sessions, you need to have a look at yourself. I get if you're someone that has never been in the Premier League or a decent championship club, I kind of get it, because you haven't had that money and structure and so on. But you're a big club, and does this need refreshing? It might do. No, it's all good. So yeah, look, I'm all for shithousery. In fact, I love it. Just going off, if Gilding plays the way he did yesterday, Wattimena will win. I expect Gilding to be better, but I still think Wattimena wins. Southampton should be. Now I loved it when Bielsa did it. I love it here as well. Dave, again, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you very much for the super like, buddy. We massively appreciate that this Saturday afternoon. Thank you so much. Gilding has started considerably better than yesterday, and Wattimena has started like he's still in bed. And then he popped in a 180. But Gilding is going to get that break chance. Cheers, buddy. Thank you so much, mate. We massively appreciate that all the time, mate. Thank you so much. Gilding does break. Remember, if you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe on this Saturday afternoon. We appreciate it. How we doing, Tom? Good to have you in. I am good, mate. Fully refreshed after a decent night's sleep. After running on 3.5 hours yesterday from when we got back from Leeds. Fully refreshed and ready for the day ahead. It is good. It's going to be good. Congratulations to all those involved in Armageddon last night. The MODUS MDA event looked sensational. Gutted I couldn't go. Normally I've been to the last 4 Armageddons, but obviously if I went to Armageddon, it means I wouldn't be here streaming with you wonderful people. So one of them had to go, and unfortunately it was Armageddon, but you guys absolutely rocked it. Now Gilding leaving the old 166. Oh yeah, yesterday afternoon's was a shocker. Oh. What's your opinions on Gavin Price running for a recall? Look, without getting into political views on this show, because it's not what we do, but I am fully of the opinion that anyone is entitled to vote for whoever they want. And you don't have to believe that party's views and whatever, but every person is allowed to vote for who they want. So I've got no issue with it at all. How we doing, Big Johnny? Hope you are good, my friend. Speaking of Gezi, obviously I knew it was happening. The way they did the Aspinall mystery opponent and it was Gezi was very, very good last night at Armageddon. 2-0. Gilding knackered. I bet we were you involved yesterday? Oh yeah, of course you were. No, it looked. It looked really good, Johnny. I'm sorry, I was gutted I couldn't be there. Arranging on a Euro Tour weekend. How dare they? No, it looked mint. I felt I went to the darts on Thursday night. Nice, it was good. I always enjoy Leeds. Leeds is a good one. This is the first time these have played each other since 2023. Nice little stat there. Tom, I like that. Gilding going with Wattimena here. And why didn't Gilding play like this yesterday afternoon? We'd have been finished on time. I said he should have gotten the cameo on the screen. Ted Long going one. That's a good one, to be fair. My only criticism, Johnny, and you'd have to change the layout a little bit. So I get it's not easy. I wish there was a way that you could start the walk on where the players just come through the fire doors onto the top of the walk on. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously, like, I knew it was happening anyway. But even if I hadn't, and I'd have seen the hooded figure walking on, I knew it was Gezi because of the trainers. And I know that's really geeky, but little things like that I knew straight away as soon as I saw that white band around the trainers. Yeah, I get that, Tom. He said that, did he? Yeah, again, obviously, I knew it was happening anyway, but as soon as I saw the trainers, I knew. Arsenal won't do the double. They will win one. And that'll be the Premier League. I thought the video bits down the side of the walk-on looked class. I just thought it looked really good. Yeah, much better than yesterday. Look, Wattimena needs to up his levels here a little bit. A real shite first leg has cost him here. Oh, do you mean Mentor's comments about having a lighter schedule? If so, that's down to him. He can have a lighter schedule if he wants. Anyone, look, is there a lot of darts? Yes. Do you have to play in everything? No. Granted, you run the risk of missing stuff if you don't, but no one has a gun to their head forcing them to play. How we doing? Ollie, hope you're good, mate. 3-1. Andrew Gilding leads. Goldfinger. What on 80? He was complaining about pulling. Look, again, people will enter whatever they want and whatever they don't want. Look, I don't think if you're a player of a certain level and above, you can't play in everything. So there is always going to be people missing tournaments. That's just the way it is. Just got to suck it up, buttercup. Thoughts on Peter Wright saying he's going to make the match play? Look, I think Peter Wright is going to make the match play? No. However, even now, I admire Peter's self-confidence and belief. Because if you don't believe it, no one else is going to. Look, it's very unlikely that it happens. However, if he believes it, it can happen. So I admire his self-confidence. What was your opinion on Mensah kissing down on the cheek? Oh, look, I've had a Mensah kiss on the forehead. It's a good 110 finish after Gilding Mr. Data 1-2-1. So yeah, look, we've all had a big sweaty hug off of the lovable Austrian and a kiss on the forehead. I don't think it's arrogance. I think it's just self-belief. And yeah, Johnny said it there. Look, Devin Peterson still believes he will be a world champion. Doesn't have a tour card at the moment, but he still believes he will be a world champion. And that's just belief in your own ability. And like I say, if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. I'm a great believer in that you have to sell the dream. You have to sell yourself. And no one else is going to do it for you. So look, I admire their self-confidence. I love that, Tom. Wattimena. Back in this. This 1-4-1 is not going to go, and Gilding's made a mess of this leg, and he's given Wattimena a route back into this. Yeah, WrestleMania playing today, and in the blink of an eye, Wattimena levels things up. It was a very, very poor leg from Goldfinger, and he pays the price for that. There aren't many venues now that you can walk. Yeah, I know, Johnny. It's a bit of a nightmare. What gig are you on today, Johnny? Andrew Gilding is fighting back here, though. Yeah, Rasma played the spoiler. Those side graphics look great. Yeah, I agree. I was buzzing just to walk down it. Nice, I like that. Believing in myself always gives me 100%, Fred. If you don't believe it, then no one else will. Is the thing. Oh, Adrian is the nicest person I have ever met, Johnny. The nicest. Or, but if you know, you know. Hey up, Doc. And Gilding breaks once more. Nah, next week. I need to. Fair enough, mate. I didn't know if you'd been roped in for the whole weekend or not. Again, for those that missed it earlier on, who fancies what?
We're not live now. Yeah, we're live. Why wasn't I told? Sorry? I should have been told.
What? We're live. Why wasn't I told? Hello. Been a good. This is turning into a proper contest here. Andrew Gilding on for a potential 11 dart break back unless Gilding finds a treble, which he can't. But Wattimena misses, and now Gilding is one away from victory in our opening contest. Dun 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 dun. Right. Wattimena will have to win 3 legs on the spin here. Oh, he didn't deliberately turn up late. He got the journey from his house to Leeds should have taken an hour and 15 minutes, and because of an accident, it ended up taking nearly 3 hours. So can't really blame him for that one. Doing hundreds of meet and greets and signing is hard work. Then travelling, no wonder they prefer doing exhibitions than going to Germany when they've already qualified. I'm with you. Look, and also it just shows how good he is. Where he did only get there at 6:45, and he still wins the night. And that also shows the benefit of not having to practice before you play to get to a certain level. When you don't participate, you can just turn up and be yourself. You haven't got to have a certain limit and get yourself feeling good on it. Yeah, he does that all the time, Johnny. Because you're not relying on outside interference to make you think that you're going to play better. I think I worded that okay. Andrew Gilding sees off Jermaine Wattimena 6-4. Gilding played a million times better than he did yesterday. Phil, is it fair that he's as good when he clearly doesn't practice as much as he should? Look, he's just naturally gifted. Look at Gary. Gary doesn't practice, and look how good he is. Some people are just naturally gifted, and some have to work at it tirelessly. I remember one of the sit downs I did with Glenn Durrant, and he was like, "Look, this is all a product of hard work and relentless practice. I'm not natural. My throw is mechanical, and so on. So look, it's just the way it is. Yeah, that result puts Andrew Gilding in Blackpool. I agree. He's now over the threshold for me. I agree there. Win for Daryl Gurney today, I think, would also put him over the threshold. Who does Gurney have? Ian White. A very winnable game. So yeah, a win for Super Chin, I think, would put it would put him over the threshold as well. We've got about a minute and 40 seconds till pictures return. So what's everyone up to this afternoon? Come and let me know in the chat. What's your plans for the day? Yeah, William O'Connor's fine for Blackpool. Yeah, Willie's there. This one's an interesting tie. Mike De Decker against Ryan Joyce. What version of Ryan Joyce will turn up? It's not been a very good one of late. I know he won yesterday, but it was an okay performance. Listening while decorating. Oh. Big decoration job or not too bad? Do I think Venstra makes it? No. I think the lack of Euro tours will cost him. Ryan Joyce has won the ball against Mike the Decker. Gilding coming back underrated. Yeah. Bedroom ceiling and walls just painting. No, not too bad. Right, here we go. Franz on the stage. How many Euro Tours is Venstre in? It's a good question. But I think the lack of them has been his undoing. Where is... So, at the moment, he is in none on the old upcoming fit. He's in none so far. So, Gilding one. Here comes Ryan Joyce walking on. Oh, I think Roberto Cross wins. So, Joyce on stage. Do you think Michael Smith blew his match? Probably yes. What's the... Yeah, he's $9,000 off. So, yeah, I don't think that helped at all. Any recommendations in the chat room as well? Best place to get a set of darts converted to Swiss points. I think it'll be a kind of 6. So I think it'll be close. I think both are unpredictable at the moment in their games and in their contests. So yeah, I can make a case for both players. My gut feeling just says Cross. Mike de Decker's 53rd appearance in a European Tour event. Liverpool and happy sad. How we doing, buddy? You all right? Hope you are good. Chelsea are awful at the moment, aren't they? The Decker v Joyce 3-all, but Decker has won the last 3. Like that. To be fair, I really like the new head-to-head. I don't use it as much as I should, but I really like the new head-to-head stat graphic or head-to-head stats on the PDC site. I do it for every match night. Yeah, the new feature on the PDC site I think is really good. I really like it. Sluggish start for both in this. Not hit their straps in leg one. So 52 will be 20, double 16 for Joyce. He's deadly in that area of the board and makes no mistake whatsoever. 1-0 to relentless hold of throw. How we doing, Mike? Hope you are good, buddy. Good to have you in. Hope you are good, mate. It is break of throw, and it's very good from Ryan Joyce. He just seems to have found something. He was struggling a little bit. This is better from him. Just heading off to the hockey rink. Nice, mate. Nice. Watching or playing? So the Decker needs to find another gear here. The average has slipped temporarily into the 70s at the moment. Ryan Joyce is just cantering along in no danger at all at the moment. Reffin, nice, mate, nice. Just a chilled one today, watching the Euro Tour, keeping an eye on the ADC tournaments. Yeah, ADC this weekend at Bradmore Farm. The wonderful Bradmore Farm. looking forward to Monday, off to the lane. Big game. You feel that the Decker has to punish, has to, and hasn't. It was a doubling disaster leg. From Joyce, but he rescues the situation. The Decker couldn't hit when he was gifted a chance. Big game, mastermind. Who do I want to win? The perfect result. 102. The perfect result for me would be a 0-0 draw. That would be the best for me. Would be 0-0. I don't see it happening, but that would be. Oh my! Hold on. Hold on. Oh, Ryan. Hello, bro. Can I ask how long you have been playing? Oh, I first picked up a set when I was probably 10 or 11. Nice, Dave. Nice. I like that. We will be level with a 0-0 draw. However, our goal difference is as good as an extra point in this situation. And I think we beat Leeds on Monday night. So then we'd be 3 points in front with a much better goal difference with 2 to play. It's in our hands then. I'll take that all day long. Joyce was on for the 9 and lost the leg. All I can ask as a Spurs fan is that it's in our hands. That we're not asking or relying on anyone else. So, I say, if you were to draw with Arsenal and we win, it's still in our hands. Or even if you draw with Arsenal and we draw with Leeds, it's still in our hands. So it can't be your pro that's bad, mate. I think it's your focus on the target cost. Look, there's demons upstairs in that. Darts is all between the ears, and that's where it is. I tell you what, the Decker and winning that leg has just sparked him into life here. Joyce will be still wondering how that he's played so well, but the Decker is back in it. Look, injuries are part of sport, Ducky. You say we're lucky that they've got so many injuries. I could turn it around and say they're lucky We've got so many injuries. The biggest thing for me is the fact that they're safe now. Your mentality completely changes once you're safe. We see it so many times. The on the beach scenario is real. And now Leeds are safe. That pressure isn't there. Decker just seems to be throwing a little bit quicker here. The Decker would have liked a bit better setup than that. Oh, look, I'm not saying that that's not the case, but also this whole shit thing of Villa should be punished because they gifted Spurs the points. At the start of the season, every Premier League team registers X amount in their squad. Now, was it Villa's best team? No. But were they still established Premier League players that are good enough to play in the Premier League? Yes. Ryan Joyce has that dominance once again. The Decker is running out of time here to get himself back into this. Down to finish first. Oh, Tom, I 100% agree. 100% agree. And to be fair, you could say that the idiocy of Pereira at Forest cost them on Thursday night. That's a great 130 finish on the bullseye from the Decker. You rest your stars against Chelsea. You're 2-0 up at half time. And then you bring on all the players that you've rested for absolutely no point. And then your captain busts himself wide open. Foolish from Pereira. I think the game is about millimetres and focus on the target and technique. Yeah. I don't buy into this conspiracy theory at all. Because Everton should have had a stonewall penalty against you and it wasn't given. If the powers that be wanted you relegated, they'd have given it to West Ham, to Everton when it was a stonewall penalty. The Decker has considerably upped his levels here. The average is over the 90 mark for the first time. $114. He's just taken out 130. Is he going to add another ton topper to the list, the Decker here? He might. He might. Misses tops. So Joyce for another break of throw here. Just both struggling to hold on to their throw. And he pins the 96. It's very good from Joyce. Slow start for De Decker is going to cost him here. You keep telling yourself that, Ducky. You keep telling yourself that. Point of no return for Mike De Decker. He's going to have to win 3 on the spin. Would have to be 2 breaks a throw as well. But the way this game's going, it wouldn't surprise me. They both look more comfortable on the opposition's darts. De Decker is making a good fist of this. Ducky, we are miles bigger than you in every element. Going to get a look at the 86 for another break of throw. Joyce is sat on 102 for a match-winning opportunity if it arises. And he is going to get a look at it. De Decker misses the ball. How close was he? We'll have a look when the pictures catch up. Going to get a dart at double 16. And of course, like clockwork, Ryan Joyce just does not miss in that situation. His doubling really got him out of jail in this game. Very good from Ryan Joyce. Relentless is into the final day of action. This is a big game coming up next. It's a big game for Rob Cross. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Roberto has won the ball. Let's have a chuck from the seat. Let's see what I can score. What do you reckon? So, Rob Cross, if he's to get himself to Blackpool, this is probably a must-win for him. You got one of the numbers right, Dave. $56 was the Score. How are we doing, Joyce? Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're good. Let's have a look at the old head to heads. 6-5 to Rob Cross, but William O'Connor has won the last 3 against Voltage. So, mate, good? All good, mate? I had to come down my ladder to type that. No, currently, Rob Cross is not in the match play. Yeah, no, I'm pleased for Peter. Yeah, he played okay as well. Yeah, Dobey is last game of the session against Kim Huybrechts. So around 3:30-ish, give or take. So pictures are back. We are ready to rock and roll. The Decker all but kissing goodbye to that match play spot. No, Aspinall not playing this weekend. He was at Armageddon last night. Looked a great show. So the number 15 seed, Roberto Cross, for this tournament. Right, here comes Zombie. William O'Connor on the stage. O'Connor's walk-on is so good. But here we go. Time for a bit of Roberto. This is my advice to you, bro. You need to, with me, but blank everything out of your mind. Yeah, no, it's a tough one at times, but yeah, we do try. Just doesn't work sometimes. Right, both players are now on stage, so it is time to get this show on the road. Interested to see how the Rob Cross setup looks again with the integrated flight and stem system. Right. Could Suits make a late charge? How far? How far is Suits? Let's have a look. He would probably need to get to at least the semi-finals for me. Right, we are underway. We are good to go. Right, let's have a look at the... It's a much longer dart than Rob used to throw with that integrated flight and stem system. But he's in control here of leg one. Rob's a great talent and just needs to get back to being Bobby. How we doing, Chris? Hope you're good. Again, William O'Connor leaving himself a bogey number. May have cost him the leg because last dart in hand. Cross pins double 10. I'm good, mate. I'm really good. Thank you very much. Feeling more refreshed today, which is always good. Daz Littler was... I know he was Armageddon yesterday. O'Connor just looking to get a foothold. Again, he's done it again. Leave 2 legs in a row. William Connolly 162. And cross 180. Again, just asking for trouble, O'Connor here. Because I get he's left tops, but if Cross takes out this 1-3-1, O'Connor will be kicking himself. It's on. It's on. Oh, he misses double 16. O'Connor's board management needs to be better. It is 1-1. Yeah, he did get away with it, but 2 legs in a row, you're leaving 162. You can't do it. Hopefully Cody. I'm not a Gunther fan. Rob Cross averaging 106. William O'Connor 107. This is a very, very good game. Phil, ball, double 16, or... Well, it depends. Like on 1-3-2, you have to go bullseye first. So it all depends on your first start. You've always got an out. If you hit the ball, I'm staying there. If you hit the 25, you've still got a shot. So yeah, I saw Gary won last night. There's a difference between playing in exhibitions and practice. For me, Gary needs more proper match time, as in under pressure. The exhibitions are great, but there's not pressure on the player's shoulders. Chris Mason once told me the best saying ever about 15, 16 years ago, and I still remember to this day: you can't practice shitting yourself. And the only way that you do that is in a match environment. This double 5 could become tricky. That's why. It's got to now burn a dart. Double 1. Oh, I tell you what, Rob Cross, both legs he's won, it has been with last dart in hand. That has bailed him out right now. Yeah, 100%, Tom. It's like I say, it's good for like pre-season, getting miles and getting some in the legs and so on. Yeah, look, I think that Springer, look, he's still young in his career. We are level 2-2. So Rob's gone from using a folded or a traditional flight and stem as he always has, which was I think he used an intermediate stem. Now he's using the medium K-Flex. So he's gone to a moulded flight and stem system, the next length up as well. Does that? No, they still stand up, Robs. They still stand up. Rob Cross would be, yeah. Never got my head round stem size. So traditionally, you've got ultra small, small, intermediate, medium, long, and then Luke Humphreys extra long. That's the traditional stem, but the molded flight and stem system don't have as many options in size. I think they've got small, intermediate, and medium most. I think there's 3 sizes in length. Yeah, William O'Connor averaging nearly 102 but can't lead. Back level once more. O'Connor needs to find something on the Rob Cross throw. Cross needs a massive visit here. That'll do. That will do. The pressure is coming from O'Connor here. Down to a finish first, but it's a big ask. Rob Cross would expect to be on something considerably lower here, and he is going to be. Luke is not playing this tournament. So 145, is this the only break opportunity O'Connor is going to get? And it's not going to go. He leaves tops, but he's now relying on Roberto missing. 52, 20 for double 16 is the normal MO from Cross. And he's missed. This is the opportunity O'Connor needed, had been waiting for. And he's missed. O'Connor has had the opportunity and he couldn't take it. And Roberto Cross does not give him a second invite. How we doing, James? Hope you are good, mate. Thoughts on Michael Smith's colour? Look, Michael Smith is... The ability is not in question. Michael Smith has had a serious injury issue, which he's still trying to figure out. The dip in the rankings is down to severe injury, not anything else. Yeah, big miss from William O'Connor there. It was a prime opportunity. Will he get another one? How we doing, mate? Hope you're good. Look, MVG has got a huge opportunity to win this tournament. Look, when you get a Euro Tour with so many missing, you have to take advantage of that situation. I don't know the exact reason. I just think he had something on. I think they'll win a leg. I don't think they can win the tournament, but they can win a leg. And O'Connor has been punished to the maximum. He missed an absolute golden opportunity the leg before, and now he finds himself adrift. And Rob Cross now has a match-winning opportunity. Yeah, Wessel's playing on fire at the moment. Is who's more focused on the day? Sometimes they can all be super focused. Sometimes the better player just wins. Should be. Are we talking about Ronnie? If so, I agree. 1 p.m. start. Yes, because it's in the UK. So it will be 1 p.m. Bears. Is this the moment for Roberto? It is. Rob Cross beats William O'Connor 6-3. And O'Connor, when he looks back, he had more than enough. More than enough opportunities, especially in the middle part of that game. O'Connor didn't take his chance. So, Rob Cross keeps his match play hopes alive. Coming up after the break is going to be a man that is playing extremely well at the moment. But Doets, there it is. Kevin Doets taking on Heavy Metal Ryan Searle. Ryan Searle has won the ball. That's set up ready to go. Wesley's 92 favourite. Interesting. Do you think Ryan Searle has underperformed since the recent World Championships? Maybe. Look, Ryan Searle has an unbelievable A game in it, but needs to find a little bit more consistency. Oh, this does have the potential to be a really good game. Proper tie this. About a minute and 30 seconds till pictures return. So, what are we saying then? Score predictions. I think this is a tough game to call. I think they're both playing some really good stuff at the moment. As you've asked nicely, Teresa, game one, Andrew Gilding averaged a ton, played so much better than yesterday, beating Wattimena 6-4. Then Ryan Joyce, strange game against Mike De Decker, 6-3 Joyce. Both of them weren't comfortable on their own throw, but a couple of little pop finishes from Ryan Joyce gets him over the line. And then we've just had a bit of Roberto Cross winning 6-3 over William O'Connor. Big moment in leg 7. William O'Connor missed a golden chance to go 4-3 up, and then the blink of an eye found himself 5-3 down. As we head into Ryan Searle against Doets, there it is. Searle is 4-0 up against Hawkeye. Love that. Right, here we go. Coming into match number 4, the number 6 seed, Ryan Searle. I just think that he's just taken a bit of time to get over. It was quite big surgery he had with those kidney stones, and I think he rushed back. Right, here we go. Yeah, Cross used the K-Flex again. Yeah, look, there's a lot going on with Van Veen's throw as well, that sometimes the fingers aren't going to open quickly and so on. But yeah, I just think he needs a bit more time. I like the new darts, to be fair. Very worried, yes. Worrying signs for Riccardo Pietrezco, and I hope he finds a way to make it work. It was a tough watch. Here we go, heavy metal against Hawkeye. Yeah, look, he's right up against it now. Yeah, it does. It does seem that way. I agree. So off to a decent enough start in terms of he's in control of the leg. Scoring could be better, but he's not under any threat at the moment. But that might just open the door. Another one, bullseye. Set it up. Teased us. Better, though, from heavy metal, to be fair. Oh, that needs refreshing 2 seconds. There we go. That's better, as heavy metal does take the opener. Given dartitis is mental, the growth of the sport, the growth of social media puts more pressure on players. Yeah, no, I agree, it does. That gets him back in the leg. The 174. Been a sluggish start until then. And no treble from Doets. Just opens the door for heavy metal. Two fabulous visits. Turn this leg around. Or has it? Again, good from Doets. This is just beginning to warm up here. Chelsea 2. Where's that come from? Good finish from Doets. Crisp, clean, no drama. Yeah, ruled it offside. Nah. Big chance there for Doets to really, really get in front. 182. Good catch. I saw a scenario that could happen come the last game of the season, which I don't think is right, and I don't like the potential, but Brentford could be better off losing their last game of the season than actually winning. That should never be the case. That you're better off losing a game than you are winning. Doets punishes the Ryan Searle miss. Clipped the bottom wire, it was close. So it might not happen, Tom, but there is a situation where if Villa win the Europa League and finish fifth, the spot for sixth would get the Champions League spot. So going into that last game of the season, Brentford wouldn't want Villa going to fourth because then it doesn't go down, I was reading. So he's in a bit of bother here. He is in some bother. He's 3-1 behind. Doets has capitalised on the break. Now Ryan Searle has to respond. Yeah, it's just you shouldn't be better off losing a game. Again, Doets is asking questions here of Searle. He's not firing at all, Ryan Searle, at the moment. And again, 165. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Make sure. Fabulous from Doets. He's 4-1 up. It's been okay. I wouldn't say, I think that's a bit harsh. It's not been electric, but it's not been that bad either. Yeah, to be fair, Nels against Ross Smith will be good. At the moment, this is one-way traffic. And the traffic is all in the favour of Kevin Doets. He has just accomplished the highest order at the moment. Now's on the... I don't dislike that. Oh, it's spellbinding. It is fabulous from Kevin Doets. He just checks out 148. He's 5-1 up. Doets, there it is. It is a stunning finish. Yeah, look, it's Dutch darts is in a good place. Could you imagine if we get Michael back firing as well? He has the potential to. The problem is there are a lot of players that have the potential to be top 16 players, but there's only room for 16 of them. That's the problem, that we're creating such a good system and infrastructure around them that they all can't get there. There's going to be disappointed people, not because of lack of ability or lack of trying. Leg back for Ryan Searle, but still a lot of work to do. Yeah, good from him. Yeah, exactly. I say it's going to be tough. But Doets, is he going to get the job done in the here and now? He might do. He just might do. Match winning chance now for Doets. Double 12 to complete victory, complete domination. Not there, but this is a big ask. 153, treble 20, treble 19, double 18, and it's not going to go. So Doets will return. And this time, Kevin Doets is over the line, 6-2 to Hawkeye. He books himself in the final session in Austria. Here we go. Hawkeye moves on. Coming up after the break, it will be Neil Zonneveld against Ross Smith. Triple Z against Smudger. Two shit nicknames. A little bit, but look, Searle does it every year, doesn't he? That he has these dips and then he comes back firing and so on. It's I hope you're feeling better soon. Ross Smith has won the ball. Yeah, two shockers, Triple Z and Smudger. Oh, not good. I hope you're feeling better soon. Chelsea still 1-1. Right, I'm going to the ad break now. What do you reckon then? Score predictions for Zonneveld and Smith. What are we thinking? Yeah, Kevin Doets is still Dutch. Yeah. I don't think he lives in Sweden anymore. I might be wrong with that, but I'm not sure he lives in Sweden anymore. I know because his former partner was Swedish, but they've split. So I didn't know if he still lived in Sweden or not. Yes, you are correct. I've got about a minute till pictures return. What's the? I believe the cut-off date has passed. I think. Or the cut-off point is this weekend. It was either the last block of Pro Tours or this weekend. Yeah, MVG is playing. Right, here we go. Waiting for the walk on Triple Z. Walking on to a bit of a Vici. Yeah, it will be good. Will be a good pairing. Yeah, Zonneveld's in the match play. Zonneveld's playing beautifully at the moment. Playing real good. To a very honest opinion of his own performance in his own game from Ryan Searle on social media, getting exactly what I deserve at the moment. Zero effort being put in. At least he's honest. Yeah, I agree. I think Team Germany will struggle. I'm with you there. Yeah, and Ross Smith's walk-on is elite. Red lights spell danger. Right, Smudger on the stage. What's the point of spending all that? Because he's qualified. But what he means is behind the scenes he's not putting any proper practice or anything like that. Yeah, I remember he tried it. It didn't last too long though, did it? Because I'm guessing as well, it's the hope that you can produce Yeah, I saw the little pictures of little Mikey practicing. Prediction. Oh, I'm going Ross Smith, but it's a coin toss. But both of these could win, but I'm just edging towards Ross Smith. I think the fact he has the darts gives him a little edge. He's got a lovely beard, hasn't he? A lovely beard. Needs a treble here though, Smith. And again, good board management. Well done. Not leaving bogey numbers from 266. Games still to come this afternoon. Damon Heta, Christo Reyes, Luke Woodhouse, Rob Owen, and Chris Dobey against Kim Huybrechts. So 76 for Smudger. Which players' poor board management icks you the most? Johnny's is up there. I think Johnny's is worse because you don't see Littler leaving bogey numbers, right? You can question people's routes they go, and they might not be right, but at least they're on a finish. It's when you see players leaving 166 and 162s. They're They're the infuriating ones because you're not giving yourself a chance to win the leg. It's a dangerous thing though, Ducky. Be careful what you wish for, because you need the top stars to travel, and you do. And it's all right saying if you don't like travelling, then don't come. There's already talk about the winner of this event. Is it really a win because the top boys aren't there and so on? I feel I saw someone going at 100,777. Wow. Yeah. I don't think that they'd ever do it, but a bit like when Ronnie took the pink on the going for the 147 because there wasn't a prize for it. It would be funny to see one of the dart players lay up instead of going for the 9 if they were on it. Do you know what I mean? I think it would be funny, but I don't think they ever would in the moment. Break chance here for Ross Smith. Big moments. Can he punish Zonneveld? He can't. And that opportunity has just slipped him by. That would have been a big moment here early on in this tie. He's missed 2 in that southwest area of the board. 1 at 16s, 1 outside 8s. But Zonneveld goes round the houses and Ross Smith will return. I haven't looked at the list yet, but Wessel's an obvious choice for everything at the moment. Ross Smith dominating this at the moment, and this is one of the off games that Zonneveld still has. Look, we know he's been brilliant, but these off performances are still in the locker. Only averaging 82 at the moment compared to Ross Smith's 103. Nice. So, double 16 for a 3-0 lead. This is good from Ross Smith. It is 3-0 in the blink of an eye. But Zonneveld, 180. Problem is, it doesn't matter how well you're playing. Giving yourself a 3-0 mountain to climb is not something we'd recommend. Eh, fishy, fishy, fishy. Fishy. He couldn't, could he? Could he? No. So Zonneveld will return. No, he's just he's just very good at it, isn't he? I remember there was a time where Whitlock used to hit it all the time as well. But some people are just comfortable going for the ball. Ross Smith just doing enough here that he raced into that lead and he's just keeping Zonneveld at arm's length. That's me done decorating for the day. Nice. Nice, Dave. I like that a lot. The setup is good from Ross Smith, forcing Zonneveld to potentially take out 1-3-4. It's not going to go, though. So Ross Smith will return, looking at a 4-1 advantage. Is he going to open the door for the first time? He is. For the first time, Ross Smith has given Zonneveld a lifeline, a way back into this. And he can't take it. The first time that Ross Smith had offered up even a glimmer of an opportunity. And here's, to be fair, I've just seen it on the screen. Zonneveld, the 2 darts at double 10, you could not put them any closer if you went up and put them in. It was right on the wire. Morning, Mike. Hope you are good, mate. Hope you are good. Sunny Florida. Do I think he's reached his peak? Maybe. It was just there was a few encouraging signs in the last couple of weeks that Damo might be getting back to his best. This has to go, and it doesn't. That could be all she wrote. Is it another breaker throw for Ross Smith? It would put him 5-1 up if this goes. And it does, 5-1. Zonneveld just hasn't had the answers today. 1 from 11 is the Achilles heel. Love that, mate. Love that. Is it a big sporting weekend in the States this weekend? Yeah, no, he does practice a lot, and sometimes it just happens that sometimes you go through a bad spell of form, and sometimes it's not something that you're doing. You look at footballers; they'll go through a time where they're not playing their best. They're still training hard every time. Cricketers, when batsmen can't buy a run, they still train well. It's just what happens. It's just sport. That's why we love it. There is that air of unpredictability that is still there. No matter what you do, it might not be enough. You might not play well. No, Zonneveld, he's playing okay. Zonneveld leaves a tricky double 19 if he gets a go. Treble needed for Smith. Missed. Now, does he split or does he go straight for it? That's the question. Go straight for it. So, this one not done just yet. Again, Zonneveld has upped his numbers again. He's just under the 98 average now, but it's not enough. If he wins from here, it would be some feat, but he'd do well to stop Ross Smith having match darts at some point, especially when Smudger goes 180. Wow. Wow. Oh, 180, 167 out would have been sensational. But he's got the Littler, the double 15. Oh my. Ross Smith has now missed 4 match starts. And Zonneveld makes him pay. Imagine if Ross Smith can't see this off. $180. It's on. It's on. Oh my God, what a way to win it this would be. Go on, Smudger. Go on. Oh, I had my finger was on the button, poised and ready. It was ready to go. Remember, everyone, if you could drop us a like and subscribe as well, we would massively appreciate the support. As always. More match starts missed, but he will be coming back. But he'll want to just get this done because it can spiral out of control. 182. If you keep missing doubles, it can spiral. But it doesn't because Ross Smith is over the line. A 6-3 win. Over Neil Zonneveld. Triple Z is gone. And now we have a tungsten tear-up between Australia and Spain. So, coming up next, who do we reckon then? Heta or Reyes? Christo played well in spells yesterday, but I wouldn't say he played well overall. It wasn't convincing like he has been, because he has been very, very good. Reyes will win. He'll have to play better. Yes, Anthony. How are you, my wonderful friend from the greatest city in the world, New York? How are you, my friend? I hope all is good. Remember, everyone, if you didn't check it out, you should. Weekend 1 of the CDC Tour for 2026 at Champ Darts on social media or PDC TV for the action. Make sure you check it out. A lot on the line this weekend in North America. World Cup spots for the USA and Canada, who will partner Jim Long at the World Cup. So make sure you give that a check out with the wonderful, wonderful CDC team. Coming up after the break here, Damon Heta against Cristo Reyes. Damon Heta has won the ball. Love that, my friend. Absolutely love that. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. It's busy as well. So, obviously, we're streaming yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Live Lounge on Monday. Although I won't be on the Live Lounge this week, you will be left in the capable hands of Dan, Jar, and Cam. I will be back on Tuesday and Wednesday streaming the Pro Tour. And as an added little Brucey bonus, gonna be a cheeky little Premier League stream this Thursday as well. So we've got about a minute and 35 seconds till pictures return in Graz. And then when's the next Euro Tour? So no European Tour next week. I had to stop and look. Liverpool just drawn, right? Okay. That's the plan, yes. Because Jar will be at the venue because it's in Birmingham. Right, pictures are returning. So here we go. Here we go. Right, let's do this. Next game. Will I don't know what's going on for the Fallout bar yet. Let Right. Game on. M&S, check you out going all posh. M&S to do your weekly food shop. I thought I was bad enough shopping in Sainsbury's. Reyes on the stage. He wasn't fucking around with his walk on. He was straight down. Wonder what weird and wacky tune we're going to get from Damon Heta in Austria. Oh, Damon Heta's dancing around. What's he? Come on, finish your intro, Fran, so we can. I haven't got a clue what he's singing, but yeah. To be fair, we haven't got a Marks and Spencer's here anymore. So I'll do a bit of Sainsbury's for me. Right, both now on the stage so we can get this show going. Drop the meat up. Right. Damon Heta dancing. He's loving life on that stage. I'm guessing he's picked an Austrian banger to walk onto because they're all absolutely loving it. Guess he's gone on his old Spotify and gone Austrian classic. Reyes doesn't look happy. Reyes, two-time semi-finalist on the European Tour. Came through Dave Chisnell in round one. Damon Heta, I remember, has won on the European Tour. How we doing, Dave? Good to have you in, buddy. How are you? How's life? How's tricks? We are. Heta under a little bit of pressure here in leg one. Cool, mate. Cool. Glad you're good. Glad you're good. And Heta's throw is under the cosh here. This 108 is going to have to go. Needs a treble. Can't find one. So Reyes is going to get and he misses. It's a disaster. It is an absolute. What is going on here? They're both missing big numbers. What in the world is going on? Or as Mr. Stud would say, what is happening here? What's happening? It is a break of throw to Cristo Reyes. And Reyes is motoring absolutely on fire here at the moment. Reyes in complete control here. Who's the pick? Well, on this current form, you would say Reyes. Damon Heta only averaging 83 and it's turning into a bit of a disaster here for the Heat. Somehow, Heta scrambles to a level game after Reyes missed a whole host of doubles. Don't see Heta giving it the licks too often. I like it when he does this. Shows he cares. This game is a strange one. Reyes will be thinking, how am I not 2-0 up? He'll be thinking, how am I not cruising? Heta, does he go for the ball? He does. Misses. So 1, 2, 3 for Reyes here. How's this one going to go? Needs a treble 18. Bullseye for 2-1. And he misses as well. They've both had a dart. And they've both missed the ball in this leg. So Heta, 9 for double 8. Should be the MO. Nine. But misses 2 at double 8. Reyes, will it be the same? And it's the same outcome. It's a miss. And Heta does lead. Let's not say anything. Let's not say anything. Yes. Yes. 9 darter. Oh! Cristo Reyes with a 9. Go on. I can't spike. I can't spike.
I do not believe my goblin bins.
Go on. We love a 9. Now I need to do a social post. Let's get a picture of Reyes quickly. That was a little bit good, wasn't it? Yes, Anthony, yes. Also, this is...
We're not live now. Yeah, we're live. Why wasn't I told? Sorry? I should have been told.
Oh, what an afternoon. And Cristo Reyes is going to get the chance to break here as well. And he's in front. I can't speak. In 2 seconds, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, I just sneezed. Didn't want to. Right, let's do the social post. Just post that. And right now, Reyes is running away with this. He couldn't do a second one, could he? Could he? Oof. That 9 data came from nowhere. We weren't expecting that, were we? It's always, yeah, Christo's on fire at the moment. But Damon Heta does hold somehow. Can't miss. No. Oh, stop it. Stop it now. I'll stop it. He couldn't. I was going to say, this is preposterous. Reyes is now one away from victory, which would be a good one as well. Heta keeps plodding here. That's better from Heta, but now he's going to have to find something on the Reyes throw. Reyes is showing no signs of wanting to give that up just yet. I don't think he'll ever be a Premier League player personally. Like, he's very good, but I don't think he's a Premier League player. And there it is, victory for the Spaniard. 6-4 for Reyes. What a game that was. What a game. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Cheeky little 9. The Spartan rolls on. Yeah, really nice game. That was good. Good from Cristo Reyes. Yes, he will be at the World Cup. He shall be there. So what do we reckon then? Next game, Luke Woodhouse against Robert Owen. So, next game coming. I'm not sure if I am looking forward to the World Cup yet. Right, about 2.5 minutes to go. That's the one I want. Right, about a minute to go. Woodhouse will win 6-3. Yeah, Ratajski plays this evening. All right, what are we saying then? Looking forward to this game. Robert Owen's annual pilgrimage to keep his card. Yes, Devon is back in the World Cup this year. We will see dancing Dev. We'll see. We'll see Devon doing his thing. Two secs, folks. Need to go and grab something from over here. Right, I'm still here. seconds. Right, where were we? I think, realistically, I think there's only a couple of teams that you'd fancy that if England get it right, the Netherlands, Josh Rock and Daryl Gurney have got a chance, but they've both got to play well in big moments. They've got a chance to defend. As an outsider, I quite like the Polish. Who else do I... Obviously, the Dutch. Yeah. Here comes Stack Attack Rob Owen. He played well yesterday to beat Cullen, but he's got to back it up again today. Ryan Searle lost. Didn't play particularly well either. Yes, 20... Oh, you're answering the Ratajski question. Woodhouse walking on. Right, both players are on the stage, so we are ready to go. Woodhouse has won the ball. I think the obvious one is Wessel will be the next one probably. So you feel that Stack Attack is going to have to play to the same level he played at yesterday if he's going to have an opportunity. Two. He'd have to do something considerably from where he is now, I think. If you're asking me right now, is he a contender? Probably not. Despite the maximum, Rob Owen has not capitalised at all. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. And he went for it as well. He went for it. He went for the big fish. One 0 to Woody. Very composed leg from Woodhouse there. That's good. What has Robert Owen's recent surge done for him in the tour card race? So he's still about 15k short at the moment. Does the ranking system and the European Tour rules... Does the ranking system as a whole? Yes. I don't dislike the European... Look, I get... Look, did I prefer the old ones because it created more stories and more narratives? Probably. But if the European Tour didn't exist and they went, right, we're starting a European Tour, this is the qualifying criteria, I think most people would go, yeah, that's all right, that's not too bad. But it's because we all liked the old one that it's caused the issue. Ooh. I might have to get ready for this. 2 seconds. Oh, he's not had the 127 in game ready. So, look, the rankings as a whole, I think, do, yes. And we know that there have been discussions between the PDC and the PDPA regarding a new ranking system and structure. It's a great finish from Woodhouse. He has broken the Robert Owen throw. Robert Owen nowhere near at the levels he was yesterday to beat Joe Cullen. Do I think Mitchell Lorry has a good chance one day? Yes, but at the moment he doesn't have a tour card, so great, fabulous day for Reyes. Sure, if Luke Woodhouse has got a slight issue in his arm elbow area. I think he gets his tour card, yes. 180. But Robert Owen not doing it enough at the moment. It's like 180 or nothing. I tell you what, Woodhouse's finishing here has been impeccable. He has not given Robert Owen a single chance. Again, Rob, his maximum scoring has been, but it's 180s or nothing. That's the problem. There's not been enough steady darts, if you will. Yeah, but it's all right hitting the eye-catching 180s, but when you've only hit 3 tons in 4 legs, you're going to get found out. It's an absolute battering here at the moment. So there's not been any real change in the match play race. 167 as the Woodhouse average goes over the ton mark. That's brilliant from Owen. That's brilliant. Michael Jackson for me. Owen's upped his consistent scoring level here. We've had more tons on 140s, which is Right, just doing some firefighting here as well. Who else is on comms in this? Robert Owen is at. Who else is on comms with Nico in this game? It's a good look. In the end, Owens ended up averaging 95, which is still decent. It's a good result from Woodhouse. This should be a belter coming next. Huybrechts has won the ball. Um, So, what do we reckon then? Score predictions then for Dobey Huybrechts. I think it'll be close, but I think Dobey edges it, but Kim will play well. just out of interest, were people listening to the commentary all the way through that game? I'm just wondered if anyone picked up on anything. I hope Kim will vote for the match play. Yeah, I haven't got a preference. I just think that Dobey may score a little bit too heavy. Oh, I love that. Love that bingo poker. For about 1 minute and 45 seconds. Until pictures return. Um, right. Last game should be good. Remember, we will be back live at 6 p.m. this evening. So if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Subscribe one's the important one, so you know when we go live, you can turn those notifications on. Right, pictures are returning. So here we go, ready for the final game. It's been a much better session than yesterday, that's for sure. So here comes the walk-ons. Huybrechts first. Huybrechts going for the black shirt today. He's got a few different variants of his shirt. Let me just check something. Yeah, Dobey for the win. I agree. Just having a look. It's not there yet. Here comes a bit of Hey Jude as it's being belted out in the auditorium. Both players on stage, ready to rock and roll. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I agree. There will be a lot of new names, but I'm not sure those new names are going to be playing well enough to upset the seeds. It's good to see the names there. So let's get this party started. Been a decent start here so far. Already, Dobey is threatening a break of throw. I'll have it on. It depends on what time the session finishes. But I'll have it on in here. If not, I think it'll either be Dubois early or Wardley. If it goes more than 6 or 7, Wardley wins. Oh, Dobey. Dobey. How are you? Well, they're both at it. They're both leaving 165s and 168s. What's happening here? To look good. Nyman. If he can get himself, if he can win this Euro Tour and get himself into 14th and not 15th or 16th, would be extremely handy for him. And Dobey breaks in the opener. How we doing, buddy? Look, Doets is playing well enough too. No doubt about that. There's a lot of players that you could make a case for this weekend. But if you're MVG, you've got to be thinking, just concentrate and play well for a weekend. Concentrate and play well. There's a ranking title on offer here. Dobey, another one that will be thinking the same, but Huybrechts fighting back here. Yeah, again, Wadey's another one. He'll be thinking, just keep it consistent for the weekend, and I've got a chance. There's no Humphreys, there's no Littler, there's no Price, there's no Clayton, there's no Aspinall. There's a huge chance that I haven't got to beat these world-class players to win a tournament. Yes, I've got to beat good players, but there's a difference between beating good and great players. MVG is not at the Grand Slam yet, no. Huybrechts levels things up one apiece, and part of me thinks that might be one of the reasons that he's playing the World Cup, because the Netherlands will be seeded 2, which means they'll be in the opposite half to England. And both averaging 96. This is good from both. That's why I thought Wade should have been in the Premier League. Look, could I have made a very good case to have James Wade in the Premier League this year? Yes, 100%. And it's another break of throw. 3 legs in. 3 breaks. Dobey is back in front. He'll just be thinking, just put together a nice little 15 dart leg. No drama. I mean, Huybrechts would have to break in 12 or better. Yeah, that's one of the issues. Again, Dobey not taking his chances. Dobey is 3-1 up, but it's not convincing. Just a little bit shaky, both of them at the moment. The averages have tanked, but Dobey 180. $140 won't go, so Huybrechts chance to hold here. Just get something back in this one. Still got work. I was saying that you cannot miss that. Cannot miss that. Huybrechts will be thinking, Dobey is here for the taking. He's only averaging 90. But Huybrechts not making a dent really at the moment. Right, Hollywood. Your math wasn't very good last time you had this. Huybrechts is just asking a few questions here. Now switch away. Well done, Chris. Huybrechts has effectively taken the darts. So 106. Will he get a go at it? 150 for Huybrechts. Hello. Oh, it would have been a little bit good. So here it is. Break back opportunity for Kim Huybrechts. 8-8 for a level game. And we are level right now. Kim is playing better than Chris Dobey. I'll tell you what, Hollywood's under the cosh here. He is under pressure. Remember, he was 3-1 up. Back-to-back legs for Huybrechts. Kim is in a nice position here. Down to a finish. Leaves tops. This is a big ask. Treble 17 would leave the ball. Doesn't go. I've got tickets to the Premier League final. Nice, mate, nice. And Huybrechts leads. It is 3 legs on the spin for the Hurricane. Dobey needs to stop this charge from Kim Huybrechts. Tell you what, they are both putting it in here. It's raining 180s. So this is some charge from Dobey. All of a sudden, his arm has kicked in and he can't miss the treble. But he can miss a big number though. It's a disaster. Seen a lot of big numbers missed today. Now Kim Huybrechts, 124 in game. Oh, hello. 14 or treble. Bullseye. What a moment that would have been. And again, Dobey can blame himself. Missing the big number, only giving himself 1 dart at a double was catastrophic. He does level at 4-all. Needs to show that scoring power from the last leg more often. Dobey has gone through the gears here. The last two legs, this is the scoring power that Dobey has. And he's blitzed Huybrechts in the scoring phase, but needs to take advantage. So this has been a fabulous little spell from Dobey. When he's needed to, he's dug deep. However, we've already seen one today. Could we see another? 180. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, they're teasing us. But what a response. What a response from Huybrechts. And he will have the darts in the decider. This is vintage Kim. Dobey has it all to do. Treble needed for Dobey in this decider. The door was ajar. There was a chance. But Huybrechts is smashing it shut. The door was open and Dobey has not taken it. Huybrechts is doing his chance of the match play the world of good. 1-3-2, the champagne shot. Treble 19 leaves the ball. Has he taken too long? Oh, dart one's blocked it. It's a complete... Oh, what a dart that is! Where has he pulled that from? He can't see any of the ball. He's moved to the left. He's shimmied across to the right. What a dart that is from Kim Huybrechts. It's almost a miracle dart. Unbelievable to win it with a 1-3-2, the champagne shot. What a dart that is, by the way. Absolutely sensational. And now his hopes of the match play are alive. They are alive and well. So, Kim Huybrechts has now jumped above Cameron Menzies into a spot in the green. Yeah, it was Taylor-esque. It was Taylor-esque. He couldn't see any of it. Couldn't see a thing. And he has found an unbelievable delivery. The darts are still in the board now. And Dan's just like, how have you hit it? Dart 1, he stood up to attention like that, blocking the whole bed. What a dart that is from Kim Huybrechts. What a dart. They're showing the replay of it. They don't show replays during. Chris Dobey stood behind him going, "Where's he going? He's going right in the middle of the bullseye. That's where he's going." What a dart from Huybrechts. You guys have been absolutely sensational today, as always. Remember, we will be back live in 2 hours' time for the evening session. There is some big names in action tonight. You do not want to miss it. You want to be here with us, streaming along on the European Tour. So make sure you drop us a like and subscribe, because we would massively appreciate the support as our race to 50k goes on. You know what to do. Tap it now. We will see you at 6 live. I've been Phil Bars. We've been Online Darts. See you in a couple of hours.